Hi, I'm Simon, CEO of Parallo. At Parallo, we work with lots of software companies like yours, looking after the cloud platform so they can get on with product and growing their business. This week I've been challenged by the team to come up with 7 tips in 7 days, all around cost saving. Some of these tips are pretty easy, some are a bit challenging, and some of them are pretty ugly. So please check with your team before you put any of them into action. Today's tips are about automation, my favorite topic. There are so many things you can automate in Azure to save cost or improve performance that you really need to pay attention to it. So here's a couple. Number 1, scaling. Azure provides the capability to scale the resources available to your workloads according to the demand that's upon them. This is really important because it means that you're optimizing your spend and only spending money for value that you're getting. Number 2, scheduled shutdowns. Let's say that your load is geographically dependent or focused, like let's say all your customers are in New Zealand, then most likely from about 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. and weekends and public holidays, the demand on your workloads will be a lot lower. Therefore, you should think about scheduling them to scale down over those periods, possibly even shut them down. For example, if you shut down from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. 5 days a week plus weekends, then you're only paying for 30% of a month's cost. So it's pretty important to pay attention to that. Number 3, staging slots. Staging slots are fabulous for having multiple deployments and being able to flip customers from one to another as you're pushing out a new build. What we find with a lot of organizations when we first engage with them is that they forget that they've got a prior staging slot populated while everyone is on another one. What this means is you're burning money for no value at all. So we leverage automation to check on these things, and if there's a new build, then after say 12 hours, see if both staging slots are still full, and if they are, then flag it and get rid of one. So just a waste detection automated process that helps you to keep your spend down. Number 4, waste detection. So think about the things that commonly cause wastage, things like people deploying stuff and then never turning them off again because no one's sure if it's in use or not, stuff like that. So as an example, for our customers, we have an automated process which goes out and checks all of the SQL Azure databases every day and checks for those that haven't been accessed for a period of time, let's say 2 days. If they haven't been accessed in 2 days, then why are they there? So we flag that, give it to the to the DBA or to the owner of that technology and ask them to clarify. It's a really good way to make sure that you're not spinning stuff up and forgetting about it, because it's pretty easy to do. Number 5, automating spend alerts. So it's really easy to spin up really expensive objects in Azure and not know about it until you get your bill a month later when you get a virtual punch in the face by a massive overspend. So it's quite easy to actually automate the process of analyzing, and sorry, this is what we do for our customers. We'll automate the process of looking at yesterday's spend, comparing it to a 3 or 7 day average, and if it exceeds that average by more than X percentage, raise an alert. So this is a really good way and a really short time frame to know if there's an unexpected cost blowout. And these things happen all the time. I mean, I look in our shared channels with customers and I can see spend alerts firing every day. So, this is a very great way to leverage automation to make sure that you keep your costs under control. So those are today's tips on automation. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch these videos, so thank you very much.